Hey, Corner Squad, this is your girl Shaquena coming to you loud, live, and in color. Hey, my people. Hey, my people. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, give me thumbs up, thumbs down, telling friends and family about the channel. Thank you so much. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking, sharing, giving me thumbs up, thumbs down. I want to say to the ones that have not decided to subscribe to the channel yet, take your time. I know you want to make sure that my channel is the one that you want to support. So take your time. This is another disabled video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what it was like to be in special education. I shouldn't have never been in special education. I'm going to tell you why. For me, special education slowed me down mentally. It took a toll on me mentally because I was the only one that knew how to tie my shoes. I knew my address. I knew my colors. I knew how to count from 1 to 100. I knew my ABCs from A to Z. I was smart. And I was on the fast track. But once I got in special education, being around all those other kids and me having to learn what the other kids was learning, and I already knew this, it was hard. And it set me back. And I know it did. That's the reason why today I have problems with retaining information. It takes me longer to retain large amounts of information. And if I do not use it, I lose it. And it's shameful. But I try not to be shameful in what I know and what I do not know, or what I have forgotten, or what I have retained in my life. I'm trying to get comfortable, y'all. That's the reason why I'm rocking. But I'm here to tell you parents out here that have children that have physical disabilities, do not let people talk you into putting your physically disabled child in special education. That child only has a physical disability. If your child has an intellectual disability, put them in special education. Help them learn. If they have a mental disability, put them in special education. Help them cope with life. Help them learn. But me, I did not need to be in special education. I was a smart student. I knew what I knew when I first got to school. The kids was learning what I had already learned at home, what I already knew at home. I should have been skipped up a grade so that way I can learn something new. And maybe I wouldn't have struggled when I got to certain grades. I would have been okay. I would have been good. But I feel like me being put in special education and me being around kids that were slower than me made me slower. Just a little bit. Now, I'm not saying I am mentally challenged. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it takes me a longer time to learn something and to retain the information that I learn. That's what I am saying, okay? It takes me longer to learn something, and once I learn it, it's hard for me to retain it if I'm not using the information. Okay, if that makes sense to y'all. If I am not using the information, it's going to take me longer. I mean, if I'm not using the information, I'm going to lose the information. Okay, and when I am learning information, it takes me longer than everybody else, because maybe one way that you're trying to give me the information is not working. So maybe you have to try 10 different ways for me to learn what it is you want me to learn. And I've been like that all my life. I don't always learn the same way. It just depends on what it is I'm learning. I learn in different ways. Okay? That's just how I've been. And as I get older, it switches up. You know? So, but I love to learn. I love to get knowledge. I just have to make sure that I retain it. If I cannot retain it, I must write it down. So that way, I can look at it on a day-to-day basis, so I never forget it. Okay? But parents, please don't put your physically disabled kids in special ed, because you are messing your kids up. I am begging you, please do not put your kids in special education if they only have a physical disability, because you're going to make them slower. Okay? You're going to cause another problem that should not be caused. I'm just saying. I'm talking from experience. This is my experience, and I'm just telling y'all. That's all. But let's have a conversation, parents. Let's, anybody that want to have this conversation, let's talk about it. I don't mind it, but let's have this conversation respectfully. But in the meantime and in between time, make sure you give me those big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell twice to be notified. If you're an old subscriber, make sure notifications are on. Share my videos. Like I always say, God only gives you one life. Please live it, y'all. Bye.